Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
Hearing in a suit filed to determine the substantive governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Delta State continued last week in the Abuja division of the Federal High Court, where counsels for Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, winner of the governorship primaries, and Olorogun David Edevbie, first runner-up in the race, argued the positions of their clients. As the legal battle, which is expected to get to the Supreme Court, continues, there is a growing anxiety amongst members of the PDP and indeed all Deltans about the outcome of what looks like a make-or-map process for the ruling party in Delta State. Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori and Olorogun David Edevbie are both members of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Delta State. In their bid to become the next governor of Delta State, they both contested the Delta PDP gubernatorial primaries with several aspirants on the 25th of May 2022. Oborevwori won the primaries with almost 600 votes, while Edevbie came second with 113 votes. Not satisfied with the outcome of the results, Edevbie approached the Federal High Court in Abuja, seeking the disqualification of Oborevwori on the grounds of forgery and inconsistencies in his documents. On July 7, 2022, Justice Taiwo of the Federal High Court Abuja found merit in Edevbie's prayers and consequently disqualified Oborevwori and immediately named Edevbie as substantive PDP governorship candidate of Delta State. Oborevwori, who felt that he had become a victim of the miscarriage of justice, promptly appealed the Justice Taiwo's judgment. The matter came up for hearing on the 19th of August 2022. Counsels to Oborevwori, Edevbie, PDP, and INEC were all present in court before the three-man panel of judges led by Justice Peter Olabisi Ige. Counsels presented their written briefs and arguments, which were all adopted. The judges afterward reserved their judgment to be communicated to all parties at a later date on or before the 5th of September 2022. Apart from Oborevwori's appeal against Justice Taiwo's judgment, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) also appealed the same judgment. The learned judges also reserved judgment in the PDP appeal on a date to be communicated later to all parties. As all Deltans anxiously await the decision of the appellate court, Right Honorable Oborevwori seems to have come under renewed onslaught of reports questioning his integrity on social media. In the last couple of days, Deltans have been inundated with reports of a forensic examination of Oborevwori's passport photographs, sworn affidavits of some former students of Ogariki Grammar School, Ogariki, class of 1999, and correspondence from Barrister Dominic Anyado, legal counsel to Honorable Evans Iwuri, containing the details of direct criminal complaints with respect to identity theft and impersonation allegedly perpetrated by Right Honorable Oborevwori. All these are meant to prove one thing, and that is Right Honorable Oborevwori is not the owner of a 1999 SSC certificate issued to Francis Oborevwori from Ogariki Grammar School, a certificate which Honorable Oborevwori had submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) while contesting previous elections. The promoters of this theory insist that there is another person who answers the name Francis Oborevwori, who is possibly a junior brother to Right Honorable Oborevwori. Head of the Oborevwori family of Osubi community in Okpe local government area of Delta State, 90-year-old Pa Thompson Oborevwori says nothing can be further from the truth. He says his family only has one Francis Oborevwori, who is the current Speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly. He therefore warned detractors of his nephew to let him be so that he can pursue his legitimate ambition of becoming the next governor of Delta State.
There's no other Francis. In my family, Oborevwori family, at all, there's nobody like that. They say, night, then they say, nothing like that. If that person, come up here now, say this or another person, why do you talk like? How can that person come to me? Make them leave my son home.
In the same vein, spokesman of Osubi community, Pa Raymond Igotemu, also confirmed the sole ownership of the name Francis Oborevwori by the Honorable Speaker.
As the Lord live, there's no other person bearing Francis Oborevwori in Osubi or alive or dead. As the community spokesman, I was born here, and Sheriff, those people coming out saying that there's another Francis Oborevwori, I will advise them that they should go and sleep. That there's nobody bearing Francis Oborevwori except Sheriff Oborevwori in Osubi community.
Right Honorable Oborevwori has been known by the name Francis Oborevwori for several years before writing the SSE exams at Ogariki Grammar School, Ogariki. In 1996, 3 full years before writing the SSCE exams, Oborevwori contested for a seat as a councillor in Okpe Local Government Council. He won and was issued a certificate as Oborevwori O. Francis by the National Electoral Commission of Nigeria, NEC. His colleagues at the council at that time, Justin Akbaragbare and Barrister Victor Efuriewe, confirmed that the speaker had always been known as Francis Oborevwori. They challenged anyone else answering the said name to come forward and show themselves to the public.
We were colleagues, very close. But thought you smile on him. That is why a lot of people are envious and jealous of him. We were together as co-councillors. I know him so too well. So when the story of certificate forgery came, well, he beat my imagination. The problem we have in this zone is very simple. People think you should bear just 2 names. The onus lies on he who is alleging. Let them come out with anybody who is Francis Oborevwori to claim the certificate.
I know the Right Honorable Speaker as Oborevwori Francis, as at when we knew in 1996 as councillors in Okpe Local Government Council. I will advise any other person claiming to be there's another Francis Oborevwori to share their sword. That's a blackmail of the highest order, and they should stop blackmailing him.
On the 17th of August 2022, some former students of Ogariki Grammar School, Ogariki, resident in Ogara, Delta State, class of 1999, deposed to affidavits wherein they claimed that Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori was not their classmate as they did not know him. However, principal of the school from 1996 to 1999, Jacob Akpadiogaga, had confirmed to Inside the Niger Delta that Oborevwori only came to enroll for the SSCE exams. In other words, he was what is generally known as an external candidate. So the former students could not have known him.
I was principal of Ogariki Grammar School from 1996 to 1999. During which Francis Oborevwori came and enrolled for SSC. He enrolled and sat for the exam.
Ekowiro Joseph, a Deltan, explains the phenomenon of an external candidate.
I wrote WAEC twice. The first one was in James Wright Grammar School where I attended. I made 5 credits. There was no mathematics, so I have to re-enroll at Oborevwori Grammar School where I made my result. Yes, I wrote as an external candidate. The example of an external candidate is you were enrolled in a school without attending classes, or you never attended that school before. Then you sit for your exams. It is not possible for an external candidate to know his or her classmates. I never knew any of my classmates, apart from the 3 friends that we both went together to enroll.
6 days after some of the former students deposed to affidavits, they once again visited the High Court in Ogara to depose to a counter affidavit, claiming that Right Honorable Oborevwori was an external candidate that wrote the SSCE exams with them. Oji Ogeneochukwu, God bless, and Augustine Abiyaka are 2 of the former students who claim they were deceived into signing the first affidavit, which was false.
I said 99 Ogariki Grammar School, Ogariki, Ogara. Now we write exam for 1999 WAEC. when we pass out. When would they write the exam? We notice say one big guy they come, they write the exam with us. We don't even notice him because how would they notice him? They come with two different cars, one a 504 Peugeot, one a BMW of two different colors. If he come with the car, he go park close to our principal office, and then our principal they harsh, now they take nonsense because who would they park this car close to his office? He said make the person they park the car far away from his office and then they take him. So because of that, just what they happen, go take notice of the man. Say this man, I get these two cars when they bring different time. Because they say you, the man if you later have been with now in our new staff. Because they no say you, the man said they write the exam with us for the hall, examination hall. That guy na big boy because he seen us far, na bros. So now some because they notice or this guy they write the exam with us. So until then he come finish. Last I got to hear that name. Sheriff Francis Oborevwori. I got to tell my guy say you that year that guy name when they write exam not be Francis Oborevwori that time. They go say yes, when they drive two different cars, BM and Peugeot, because they yes. So I said, the guy be so person for this government. So one day at there, some of my guys come and say, show. When my rush come over, feel so place. So say some of the guys don't come for the sheriff support of sheriff. So we get what one sign so that we go fit they move forward. So say they want include us to the campaign team for sheriff. I say opportunity be that. What they plan for? You don't raise your hand. Now run go me there. As we read there, they say that we caution one guy. That the guy send come. Say, but meanwhile, we'll go fed up our passport to passport. They will go sign. Say, we'll go really want support. And I say, should that sharp now? I need to even read. As they give me the paper, I just sign the column. Now, last, I say, should that thing, when I sign, and the wrong document, say, the wrong person, they lure us to sign the wrong document for another person we say will not get mine for. Now, I could put out for head this issue. Which country be this one? This one, Okwetu. Now, Oborevwori be this one. Now, they call the color say, show, there's the way we go feel reverse more because we list our say we go support our guy, our own person. And no say this guy is scared through, we not go forget us.
One day, a friend of mine, which is my classmate that time, come to me that we are supporting Sheriff. Say I should just come and be a member. So I say, is this Sheriff? Say yes, we are supporting Sheriff. So I give him my passport, everything, send it. I say he want to go and do affidavit. Unknowingly, after he said we are supporting Sheriff, I say that it was an opposition to Sheriff. So that is why I came out to speak that I'm not among that group because they have deceived me that they are supporting Sheriff, not knowing that they are supporting other person. They are trying to cut down Sheriff.
Augustine Omonuwa and Mrs. Catherine Obire, former head girl of Ogariki Grammar School, Ogariki, also confirmed that Right Honorable Oborevwori wrote the 1999 SSCE exams with them as an external candidate.
When we are writing exam, they used to call names Oborevwori, Francis, and Omonuwa, Augustine. So as we are writing, I'm paying attention to where they will call my name. And of the truth, they used to call his name before they call my name. So it will be unfair for me to say I don't know somebody I'll be writing an exam with.
I'm the head girl of the school. He was an external candidate then. So he came to enroll with us and we wrote the exam together.
As Deltans continue to witness allegations and counter-allegations, affidavits and counter-affidavits, not much seems to have been achieved in the effort to prove that Right Honorable Francis Sheriff Orokwedo Oborevwori is not Francis O. Oborevwori. Is there another human being existing somewhere under God's green earth who owns the name Francis O. Oborevwori, who indeed wrote the SSC exams at Ogariki Grammar School in 1999? Let the courts of the Federal Republic of Nigeria decide.
Inside the Niger Delta,